Penny, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I am doing a full face of Sheglam makeup. I think I've got a full face. I know I'm missing a mascara. I'm missing a mascara and I haven't got a primer. So I'm using the Rimmel, what's this one called? Thrill Seeker. I like that one. And this one is one of my favourite primers. It's the Makeup Obsession Picture Perfect Pore Blurring Primer. So I've got that. I have got a blush palette, a bronzer contour palette. I've got a foundation, but I've also got some samples of different shades, as well as this, which is a sample of this, because I've got this in nude. But I think it should be all right. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my colour. So, yeah, we got that. And then I've got a setting powder, eyeshadow palette. I've got their little powder sponges. That one's been used, but that one's clean. There we go, that. I've got some sponges. I haven't got any brushes of theirs. I haven't got any brushes, but I have got the liquid bits and a lipstick. So let's see. Now the lipstick is like a purple colour, but the eye makeup is neutral. I don't know what the sneezing's about. I did it in another video. I don't know why I'm sneezing. It's just happening. It's just happening. Got my trusty headband that I just got from Shein. I don't know why these are popular. I just got one because it was £1 and everyone seemed to have them. So, why not? Right, so, let's start. I'm going to do eye makeup first. I haven't got a concealer either. I could have sworn I ordered a concealer, but this is a pretty full coverage foundation, so we're not going to need it. We're not going to need it. We'll get let's get some of these out. I want some of the smaller ones. Their sponges are quite nice. Look, they've got these little things. Look, they're so cute. I'm going to use one of these just to get a bit of foundation and just put it on my eyes just as a primer. I'm going to use this foundation because it's not bad. It's not bad as foundation. You don't need a lot at all. A little goes a long way. It really does. And it's not one you need to use with a brush either. That's what I've noticed. You need to use it with a sponge. I've used it before because I did the testers for it. And yeah, you need a sponge, not a brush. This no good with a brush. So yeah, that's the one we're going to use. It's the Balm one. It's a dupe apparently for the KVD Good Apple one. I hate that one. It's awful. I had it. I decluttered it. It was horrible, but this isn't too bad. It's not my favourite. Don't get me wrong. It's not my favourite, but it's all right. Right. First thing we're going to do though is we're going to go into this palette. Now look at this. This is stunning. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. So we are going to go into this one. I've got some brushes and I've got some more brushes here. This is just a bag that I keep brushes in. Most of these are new ones actually, and now I've got a load that are already open, but we'll go with the new ones. Here we go. We've got some older ones down here. Let's get them out. Right, we've got a selection of brushes. Right, here's a nice big fluffy one. We're going to go with that. And we're going to set my eyelids down. We're just going to go into this one here. It's called Pebble Toss. So we'll just take a bit of that. I am going to have to use a mirror because you're too far away really for me. I can't see. So we're just going to tab that on because it's foundation, not concealer. So it's not, or a primer. So we just set it over the top. There you go. See, it sets all right. Right. We'll do that. And then I think I'm going to do just a basic neutral eye. So I'm going to start off by going into this one here. It's called Canyon Trail, just this one here. It's sort of it's not the darkest in the palette, but it's the second darkest. So we'll do that, and we're just going to put it on the outer corner there and just run it across like that. To be honest, I'm not very experimental. I tend to do my eye looks the same, but I just use different colours, and sometimes I do a bit of a halo eye. I've been known to do that recently. I've been doing that. I quite like that look, but this is testing the makeup itself, so I'm just going to do like a basic, what I normally do, just so that, you know, it gives a better idea of how the makeup performs. Do you know what I mean? It's real pigmented, look. I'm hardly touching it, and it's definitely, do you know what I mean? It's definitely pigmented enough for use. It's really good. I'm quite impressed with these, the quality. I can't remember how much I paid for this palette, but I think it was only about a £5. I'll have a go and see if I can link it all down below. I also do, like, I think it's the Shein Club or something like that, but it gives you a bit more money off. And you know what Shein are like, they've got so many sort of vouchers and all the rest of it that nobody pays the same as each other. It all depends on what vouchers you get given on any given day. I'd saved up a load of Shein points as well, so I had more money off. I need to deepen this side up. It's not as deep. I haven't used as much. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. Run that through. Just wing it out a bit. There. Look. Look at that. That's really nice. I like that. I've got to admit, I do like that. Now I need a fluffy brush. I need a fluffy brush. I need a big fluffy brush. I want a big one. Here we go. Here's one. See, take one of these. And then I'm going to go into this colour here. And I'm just going to use it to blend out at the top, just so it's not quite so harsh. That's all. Just at the top. Not loads, just a little bit. Just sort of across the top there, like that. Just to diffuse it out a bit. Just up there. Just, yeah. See, just nicely. Just, there we go. I'll keep showing you. Mirroring light, don't I? There we go. There. And then we've only got this shimmer, this one here, and I always use a finger. I use the outer corner, I use this finger, and then for the inner corner I use this finger. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. That's really pretty, isn't it? Let's have a look. What's it come out like? Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, Shein. I see you. I see what you've done. That's okay. 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 I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm going to go back into that dark brown and just deepen out that corner again, because I've got the shimmer there, and just blend the two together, just like that. Look, just there. Just there. It's a bit darker on the end. There we go. And then take this one here back into that lighter shade and just diffuse it out again. Just there. Okay, see that? I like that. I am impressed. I am impressed. I'll be honest, I didn't think this was going to be much cop. I've had a few, like I say, I've had a few bits from Shein. Look at that. And they've they've been pretty good. And I have used them. And they have been good. So, you know, I think the moral of the story is don't write off companies like this. I know Temu was dire, but then I've seen other people use other products from them and they've been okay. So, you know, maybe just what I got wasn't good. But it was, you know, it was, just put a bit more there because it's a bit higher up on the other side. Oh yes, I am loving it. Okay, yeah, I really like this look. Look at that. I really like that. This as a cool tone palette. When I go away next, I'll be taking this because this is a nice, easy, everyday wear look, isn't it? It's a nice and easy look to wear most days. So yeah. Right, I'm just gonna grab a wipe and wipe my hands off. And then I'm going to put some primer on and we're going to do base makeup. Let's have a look, see if I need to clean up any fallout. Okay, there's very little. These to just sharpen up the edges of my there, just like that. Not a lot, just some people use concealer to do that. I don't. I've done all my skincare. The only thing I haven't done is put sun cream on, and that's because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I just can't sleep, which is why I'm filming this video. I'm wide awake. I am wide awake. Paul's at work, and I'm wide awake. So I thought I'd do it. Why not? Might as well do something, rather than sit around doing nothing. So yeah, I was just wondering what to do. Oh, I've still got my nose studs in. 1 second, I'll get rid of them and I'll be back. There, and I'm back. Right. Let's put this on. There we go. I do like this primer. It's £3 on the Revolution website, if it's still available. It's an older one, so sometimes they get rid of it. But it feels exactly like the in real life one. And I really like that one. So, yeah, it's a nice one. It is nice. Right, we need a sponge. These are my favourite type of sponges, so we're going to go in with that. And we're going to open this just like that. And we're just going to get some on the sponge, just like that. And then just tap. I'm going to need the other mirror. Yeah, this is a... Look, that tiny little bit is doing all that. I don't think it's quite my colour. I think it's a bit dark for me. But, maybe not. I don't know. It's not too bad. It definitely blends out okay. You don't need a lot. I mean, I would even go so far as to say buy one of these and it will probably last you your entire lifetime. Because you really don't need a lot of the product at all. You really don't. I'm going to take it down my neck just because I'm not going to do a wear test on it, obviously. I might do that at another date. But I can tell you that it wears quite well because I have worn this before. It's how I know not to use a brush. I used a brush with it and I didn't really like it. It's too thick. You dip a brush in and you pick far too much product up. This is just... You really don't need a lot of it at all. See, and you just sort of dab it and it does get rid of stuff. Let's just a little bit more just for there, look. And then you just go where it's clear and just tap it out. There we go. There we go. Maybe a little bit of concealer maybe for that, but I mean, it depends. I'm not really bothered by that. My nose stud will be in there, you won't see it. It's just where I had it pierced, that's all. So yeah, no, it's not too bad, look. It's not too bad. You can't tell it in, it's not showing up in here, but it's not the right colour for me. It's too yellow. It's too yellow. But it looks all right on camera. But yeah, in real person, I can see that I need a lot lighter shade. I need a lot lighter shade. But it is a nice finish. So there's that. Anyway, right, next I'm going to do a little bit of contour. These I love. I use these quite a lot. See, you just dab them on. Bit there, bit there, bit there. Yep. And then you can get your sponge. You can use a sponge or a brush for these. And I just bounce it in. See, they blend out so effortlessly. See, barely touched it and it blends out nicely. And it just gives you a nice bit of colour. Nice bit of contour. See? Yeah, I like that. And then the blush is one of my favourites as well. I love this colour blush. It's like a pinky colour, and I just sort of put it on the high points of my cheeks. I don't bring it on my apples and my cheeks because, well, I don't like it there. I don't like it there, so there we go. Oh dear. There, see, it's so pretty, so pretty. And it's just a light dusting, and just put a little bit, let's put a little bit just there like that. So yeah, there's that one. And then we've got, is this the highlighter? I don't know, I don't think so. No. And then we've got the highlighter. I've got this one in, oh, I haven't told you the shades, have I? So this is in the shade Nude. This is in Love Cake. I don't know if you can read it. Come on. There you go. Love Cake. And I know the bronzer is Golden Sun. Come on. Yeah, that one's Golden Sun. And then this one is... oh. I can't read it. It's too small. I haven't got my glasses on. Let's have a look. There, you can probably read that better than me. So I'll let someone in the comments tell me what that says, because I can't read it. I can't read it. I haven't got my glasses on. Just put a couple of little bits. I'm not a big fan of like glittery highlighters, but I do like this one. This one just gives a subtle glow. Look, see? It's just subtle. It's not glittery or anything. You can powder over the top of it and it will still come through a bit, and I only want a little bit, so just a couple of little tiny little dots just there like that, see? And then put it away. You don't need any more, Penny. I'm not a big fan of lots of highlighter. There we go, just a little bit there, see? Just a little bit there, just a little bit. Ever so pretty. It is a pretty look. It just sort of, yeah. There. Right, and then I'm going to powder down. Now, this has got a loose powder. I don't use loose powder. I have got loose powders. I do use, that's a lie. I'm lying. I do use them, just not very often. I really don't use them very often. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. So I'm just going to bounce that and get rid of the creases under my eyes. Now these I like. See, look, just tap it out a bit there, and then I usually start just a little bit down and then go up there. See? Now, I'm aware that the lady that makes the Trigwell sponges, that she's a small business, and I do support those, which is why I own them. I do have Trigwell sponges. I have quite a few. I have bought a few in the past. I do own them, but I also own these because these are good for, you know, I take them on holiday and stuff like that. And they don't last as long. They don't. But then I got a pack of about, I think I got about 10 in a pack for about £2. You know, so I don't care if they don't last. I don't care. They'll work. They work. They'll do it. What I need. There we go. And I've got this. This does come in other shades, but I just got this in the shade translucent. Yeah, if you can see. Yeah, just in translucent. That's good enough for me. I don't need it in any other shade. Don't need it. I'm quite happy with just translucent. Translucent. Right, we've got some palettes here. Now this does have a cream bronzer in it here. I'm not using that. I've used the others, but it's got this shade of bronzer here, which I like. So yeah, tap it off a bit and then just gently, because we don't know how pigmented. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like that. Just dab and then just put some forehead. I don't know why I do this. I've got a fringe. You're not going to see up here anyway, so I don't know why I do it, but you do. So just gently stipple, and then once you know what you got the control, just rub it, buff it in like that. Yeah. Trying to double chin a bit. So yeah, that's nice. That's a nice palette. I do like that palette. It is nice. The cream bronzer. Can you see? Build it up a bit more. Yeah, it's a nice colour. I will use it. I will use it. Today I've chosen the other one. And then we've got, oh, well, that's stupid of me. I've forgotten to bring over, and we'll just use the same brush. I don't care. I'll just rub it off. Now, these are my ideal types of blush. Look at those. But I think this one here, Pretty Petunia, I think that's the one I'm going to go for. See? Right, we don't know how pigmented it is, so we just tap. Let's see. Oh no, it's there. It's definitely there. Yep. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, that's pretty. That is definitely pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? It looks all right on there. But on here, I've gone a bit ham with that bronzer. Just a little bit. I don't care. I quite like how it looks, actually. So let's just get some, warm up the rest of my face with what's left on the brush. There we go. What do we think? What do you think? I quite like it. Yeah, it's actually looking, I don't know if you can see, but it's like my skin looks quite good. I mean, I've got big pores. That's not going anywhere. I had acne, really bad acne as a kid and as an adult. Right up until about 3 or 4 years ago. It was menopause. That's what it was. That actually helped sort that out in the end. It was menopause, so it was good for some things. Not many things, but some things. Anyway, right, I'm going to do, right, I've got a top eyeliner, but I'm going to do underneath now, right? And I think I'm going to go into this colour here. It's just a bit darker than what I've been using, so I'm just going to take it on the edge of that brush, tap it off because we don't want it too dark, and then just run it underneath my lash line there like that. See, just gives a bit of definition, not loads, just a little bit, just in there like that, and then flick it out a bit so it joins up here. There, that's all we're going to do. Get it on there, tap it off, and then run it, run it under there. Just a little bit. I don't like it when it's halfway under your eye. I like it to be very tight to my lash line. I'm not going to be putting anything in my waterline today because it's just a neutral look. And then I'm going to get my black eyeliner because it's the only one I've got. I meant to get a brown one. I could have sworn I had more makeup than that in my cart, but I must have taken it out because I've been back and had a look and they've sent everything I ordered, so I must have taken it out. I don't remember doing it, but then I don't remember a lot of stuff. Now I got this one. Here you go, Sheglam. I've had this a while. I like this one. This is a good one, but it's very, very liquidy if I remember rightly. So I can't do this. Oh well, no, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Let's have a go. I do. I am really not very good at doing winged eyeliner. I'm not very good at it. I keep persevering though, because I figure practice makes perfect. And I'm not going to learn if I don't practice, am I? I'm going to have to do this one off camera because I've got to go at a funny angle. So I'll be back in 1 second. Right, there we go. Then they don't match. They don't match at all, but I'm not going anywhere. And yeah, so that's them. And now it's mascara. And like I said, the mascara is just, it's the Thrill Seekers one from Rimmel. I'm not a big fan of this one, but I want to use it up. So it's, I haven't had it long and it's already gloopy as fuck. Never mind, it's all gloopy. Never mind, let's have a go. Just do that. Sorry. There we go, just let that dry. This is quite dried up, so I think this is probably going to be the last time I use it. It's not a very nice one anyway. I mean, it's all right, but it's not the best. It's not the best. I've got better. I've got cheap ones that are better as well. This wasn't expensive. I think it was about £9–10, something like that. I got it because it comes in black brown, so it's not quite jet black. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I quite often look. See, I mean, it does all right. I mean, I am aware that I'm lucky with my eyelashes. I've got quite a lot of thick, like, eyelashes. So, you know, most mascaras do all right, but this one transfers quite well. It goes everywhere, if I remember rightly. Which, you know, it's not always the fault of the mascara even. It's, I've got quite long curly eyelashes and really oily eyelids, and the two don't mix. They don't mix because my eyelashes will then touch up the top and then it will transfer because it's oily up there. So, pain in the arse. Right, next. lipstick. I don't have a lip liner. I don't have a lip liner, but I do have this. Now, it's not really a colour to go with this, but it's in purple, and I love purple, so I don't care. We'll just give it a go. See, wrong colour for this, but it's one of their matte lipsticks. There we go. It's not the best application, but I need a lip liner really. But, you know, it'll do. It'll do. Right. 1 second, I'm going to go brush my hair out, and then we'll have a look and we'll see what we think, shall we? 1 second. Right, this is my final look. You have to excuse my hair sticking out all over the place. I've had it tied up all day, so it's sort of giving me ears now. But yeah, this is the final look. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I do like I love the eyeshadow. Very impressed with the eyeshadow. I do like the foundation. It's a bit thick for me, but I do like it, and it does give nice coverage. The powder is good. The powder is good. These I love. These palettes I love. I really do rate these. I think they were £5.49 and £4.49, you know, and I think that's brilliant for a palette like that. This is £5.49 if I remember rightly. £5.49. That's fantastic. You can pick up these samples. These are, I think these are 49p, but you can get this sample, and I wanted to show you because it is a good size sample. You can get it, right, and it comes in this, and I mean, I've used this about 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times, and yeah, it's really good. You can, you know, and it's a quid. It's a quid. So you can buy a couple of shades and find out. But they also have a foundation checker on their website, which I found really, really helpful. Obviously, mine's too dark, but that's because I bought this about 6 months ago when I was using the wrong colour. Using the wrong colour. Turns out my skin's a lot lighter. Because of the factor 50 that I'm always wearing, my skin tone is a lot lighter than it used to be. So I've had to upgrade some of my foundation. So I've got a few that are just, well, I say they're my summer colours, but they're even too dark for me now. So I don't know what to do with them. I've got quite a few, and they're quite high-end ones as well. I think I've got a NARS one, I've got a Charlotte Tilbury one, and they're just too dark for me. So I don't know what to do with them, because I don't really want to chuck them away, because they're, you know, they cost a lot of money. But anyway, yeah, so overall I'm happy. The eyeliner is okay, is very wet. That's what I will say. It's very wet, so it makes it harder to control, but it is a nice eyeliner, and from experience it does last, and it lasts well. It doesn't bleed, so that's good. The eyeshadows, yeah, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. I can't believe, I think this was about £5.99, something like that. And it's fantastic. Look at those. Look at that shimmer and the mattes. And they just blended so well together. So well together. So yeah, it's the Sheglam Live to Roam palette. But yeah, and it's lovely. It's really lovely. I'll be honest, I've been blown away. This stuff is cheap. It is cheap, but it works. It really does work. So yeah, I'm going to be investing in some more pieces. The powder, look at that finish. The finish under my eyes and that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. You know, and I think that was about £4, £4 or £5. I mean, I think like it's like £5.49, but by the time you get money off and everything, you pay about £4 for it. You know, you can't go wrong with those prices. You really can't. So yeah, my final thoughts are a thumbs up for Sheglam makeup. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I do so hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more videos to come. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.